24 new floor plans here in Sarasota. Some of them have never been built anywhere before, and some of them are brand new to Sarasota. Today's video is really covering two communities that are already existing, and they are opening two new phases within those communities. So if you're in the market for a new construction home here in SRQ, stick around and we'll see if any of these are for you. Right then, so let's start with where we are on the map. We are in East Sarasota today, east of I-75, and we are going to be in Skye Ranch and we are going to be in Grand Park. You can see on this map here that that the two communities are very close to one another. There's this huge parcel of land kind of in between them. Grand Park is nearer to I-75 and Skye Ranch is a bit further east. Now, let's just start here in Skye Ranch, because first of all, this community it's a Taylor Morrison community. It's been around now for a good few years. It's got beautiful nature, amazing amenities. It's a wonderful community, and it's broken up between Cassia, which is the main section, and Esplanade, and both of them have new floor plans on the horizon. So let's start with Cassia, because the new phase is just about to open. You can see here from the model homes that are about to open within the next 3 to 4 weeks that they've got this whole new phase opening, and there's going to be an additional 500 homes here in the Cassia section. And we are going further south here, by the way. This is south on Lorraine Road, and it does go some distance south. I think Lorraine Road is going to continue all the way down to Venice in time. But right now, it's kind of blocked off, but you can just drive through, and really you can see all of the roads are developed, and the model homes are about to open. But yes, let's just have a look at Skye Ranch here. Like I said, there's about 500 new homes that are going to be built in this phase, and as a total, the community of Cassia is going to have around 1,200. So they've already sold around 700 homes so far. But all of the new floor plans in this new phase are all completely new. You are not going to be able to add any of the existing floor plans that they had in the first section of Skye Ranch. So I kind of like that, as it's going to be broken up between two different styles, really. I say styles, they're more just different floor plans. But yes, they've got 11 new floor plans here at Skye Ranch, and we'll go through them. But the 2-car garage ones, we have the Biloxi, the Montauk, the Longboat, and the Seaside. And then we have the Tybee, which I believe has a 3-car option. And then we have the Bainbridge, the Bradley. These newer ones here, the Bainbridge and the Bradley, these are 3-car garage homes. And we have the Key West, the Nantucket, the Villano, and the Waikiki. So these are all new names to me. I'm a Taylor Morrison homeowner. These are all really interesting to me because I know Taylor Morrison's products inside and out, but these are all brand new. And yeah, they've got some great 3-car garage options. I really like the look of these. And what I like about Taylor Morrison is they offer more bathrooms. You can see a lot of these have 3.5, 4 bathrooms, sometimes even more. So yeah, they're very good on offering more bathrooms here. But yes, this is going to be a gorgeous new phase of a great existing community here, guys. So I highly suggest that you check it out if you're in the market for a new home here in Sarasota. The one downside that I've seen here in this community is the fees look to be high to me. The CDD fees look to be ranging between $400 to $5,300 a year. That is high for a CDD fee. That is high. That being said, if you're going to pay a lot for a CDD fee, you need to get a fantastic deal on the house, and you also need, fantastic amenities and trails and nature. And this part of Sarasota has that in abundance. It's a beautiful community, guys. One of the very best you'll come across. So although I don't like the higher fees, at least they are justified by what is on offer, and also it just has miles and miles of trails and some beautiful nature here. On top of the CDD is the HOA, which is $251 per month. That doesn't include yard care, so it's really going to be for the security gate, and it's going to be for all of those amenities. So the fees are definitely higher here. You're going to need to get a fantastic deal on a house, and that's where I am here to help, for guidance, for assistance, to negotiate, to be your advocate along the way, to give you all of my years of experience. So yes, please lean on me for all of this, especially if you're comparing this to other homes in the area. Now, next door to those 11 new floor plans is Esplanade. Love Esplanade communities. Esplanade are more tailored, shall I say, for retirees, semi-retirees. That is where maintenance is included here. So yard care is included at Esplanade, but it's not at Cassia. So you're going to have some new floor plans here, and there are 5 brand new ones. But in this new phase of Esplanade, they do still have their existing floor plans that they've built in all of the other Esplanades, like the Lazio and the Palazzo, those types of floor plans, which are real staples with Esplanade. But they've also got 5 new ones, which is the Monte, the Sereno, the Marino, and then they've got the Cresta and the Cascata. The Cresta and the Cascata also have a 3-car garage, so it's good to see more 3-car garage options, especially 3-car wide, with the 3-car wide driveway as opposed to a tandem. But again, you know, they do have a CDD here starts around $4,300. I believe the CDD fee is pretty much similar to Cassia in this new phase, but it's going to depend on the size of your lot. So the wider it is, the more land it takes up. That is when the higher CDD fee comes in. The HOA is $398, but it does include yard care as well. Now, Esplanade is going to have its own amenities, and the beauty of Esplanade is they can use everything that's in Cassia as well. But they are going to have an awesome clubhouse. You can see they're going to have a Bahama bar here. It's going to be as amenity rich as you can come across, because it has access to the hub, which is over there in Cassia. It's going to have access to the Cove, which is going to be Cassia's new section of amenities with a clubhouse and pool and everything. So between that and the Bahama bar and everything else, you've got absolutely everything you need here and more. Now, working our way further west towards I-75 is Grand Park, another community that I have focused on quite a bit over the years. It's a Neil Communities development and community, pre-existing, it's all established, it's been there for years, all the amenities are there, but they have just sold off a new section to Homes by WestBay, and WestBay are a wonderful Tampa builder, probably one of the very first builders I ever worked with here in Florida over the last 10 years or so. Worked with them plenty of times before, but yes, these are going to be more in the luxury price point, guys. WestBay are building in their own section here, and they're going to have some beautiful lots. In fact, I'm actually on some of them right now. They've got some really nice preserve and water views. Now, you are further west here and closer to the interstate, but I've been here previously and I can hear traffic. I'm here now and I cannot hear a thing. So it does depend on the wind and certain times of when you're here, is if you're going to hear a bit of traffic in the distance from the interstate. But I wouldn't recommend being too far west. I would stay as far east in this community as possible. But yes, I do really like WestBay's homes, and the 8 floor plans that WestBay are going to have on offer are the Isla Mirada, the Bayport 2, the Gasparilla, and the Siesta Key. So it's really 4 floor plans, but you can add an upstairs bonus room to all of them, and that makes them have, that makes them the second version. So the Siesta Key 2, the Gasparilla 2. So it's 4 floor plans here, but there are 8, there's 8 in total really, if you'd like the upstairs bonus room. The prices aren't out here yet, but they are going to be out here very soon. I've spoken to Danielle, who's a wonderful sales agent who I've worked with a few times before. She's she's going to be selling it here with WestBay, and she's expecting the pricing to be out in the next 10 days. Hey, just quickly, I hope you're enjoying the video. If you're considering a new construction home, I've created a free mini video series that covers everything you need to know about buying a brand new home. From the best homes to buy, the pricing and negotiations, the builder's contract, the inspections and build process in general, whether builders like working with realtors, and even the upgrades after closing, plus much, much more. I'm David Burgess with Keller Williams Realty, and I've helped over 300 home buyers now purchase a brand new home on Florida's West Coast. For free access, visit our website and sign up today and enjoy the rest of the video. Now, knowing WestBay, these homes won't be the least expensive by a long chalk. I believe they're going to be all in. I think they're going to end up around $1 million to around 1.5. But WestBay offers some amazing upgrades, guys. They've got some really wonderful floor plans. You know, they're going to have concrete tiled roofs, paved driveways, and it's their Artisan series, which is taller ceilings, and just their kitchens are real focal points. They're extended sliders. So if you're adding a pool and you're building on one of these wonderful lots here in Sarasota, of course they are bigger homes. A lot of them are going to be over 3,000 square feet, and I think they go up to around about 3,600 square feet, I believe. So yes, you know, they're going to have everything going for them, and the lot sizes here, you know, they're going to be like 70 feet wide by around about 140, 150 feet deep. So they're a really good size, and like I said, they've got some beautiful preserve and water views here. It's going to be a very nice community. So yeah, I'm excited to see this one unfold, and you can see that the models are already under construction here as well. So yeah, they're going to open up probably in the next 6 weeks or so. And the HOA fee here, by the way, guys, is $391.22 per month. And this is going to be a maintenance-free gated community, and they are going to have their own amenities. It's going to be separate from the main Grand Park that has their own pool and everything over there. I don't know yet if you're going to have access to that here if you get under contract before the pool is ready here in this section of Grand Park, but yes, that's probably something we'll have to speak to Danielle about. And the CDD fee for this community isn't out yet either, but I'm not expecting it to be higher than what the main section of Grand Park offers, but you never know. You never know with these builders. So yes, WestBay is the newest addition here in Grand Park. Now, MI Homes are going to be in the main section of Grand Park, and I have covered them a little bit as well via shorter videos, but they are definitely going to be on the other side of the fence here. They are in the main section of Grand Park, and they've actually just opened their model home, and they've got some really good lots here as well, guys. They've got some, you know, some nice water views with preserve in the background. They're definitely going to be a lot less expensive than WestBay, but I think you're probably going to be in that kind of 700,000 to 800,000 range there. But their lot premiums are like 50,000 or so, maybe 60,000 for their best ones. And although they are 50 feet wide and not 60 or 70 feet wide, they look to be really good value to me. I really do like what MI Homes are bringing here to Grand Park. You know, if you compare them to Neal Communities over in Grand Park in the main section, I think you're going to get a better deal slightly with Neal. I think Neal's pricing is going to be a bit less, but MI Homes have the better lots in my opinion, so you're going to have to look at those individually. Going back to the interstate here, MI Homes is further east and away from the interstate. Neal is a little bit closer to the interstate. Personally, I've looked at these recently. I prefer MI Homes lots, and a lot of times, guys, this just comes down to timing. You know, you can find that perfect home, but if it's not got on the right lot or in the right community, you start looking elsewhere. So yes, MI Homes are going to be here too. They are building the Braden, the Calusa, the Amelia, the Magnolia, Estero and Wakiva. The Wakiva is a great floor plan, guys. If you've got kids or you're looking for a bigger home, it can have a 2, 3 or 4 car garage. It can have a primary suite upstairs as well as downstairs. There's many configurations you can do with that home. I really do love that floor plan. but they do have other one-story homes as well, and you may want to compare them to Hawkstone, which is around the corner. Hawkstone doesn't have all the amenities, it's just a smaller pocket gated neighborhood, and the fees are definitely going to be lower over there, but you've got to compare prices and things, and some of those floor plans are over there as well as over here, and that's why I didn't really consider them as new floor plans. Really, the new floor plans are WestBay and with Taylor Morrison in Cassia and in the Esplanade section. So is there anything else to mention with MI? Yes, sorry, the CDD fee is $26.37, which is definitely a lot lower than Skye Ranch, and the HOA is $3.58 a month. Fees look better here, guys. The fees look better over here in Grand Park, especially the main section. Whenever they open a new phase, I'm always a little bit concerned about fees, but in a more established community, they should be less. It's only over at Skye Ranch where they're building further south, and it's really kind of like a detached section from the main Cassia, but for some reason those fees are just going to be higher. So yeah, you kind of have it kind of goes like Skye Ranch, Esplanade, sorry, it goes Cassia, Esplanade, and then back to Cassia again. It's a huge community over there, guys, but it is beautiful. You'll see bald eagles there, you'll see all sorts of wildlife. I've seen gators there. You see absolutely everything, but it's beautiful. It's really, really lovely there. So I've got a lot of time for both communities, but if you're in the market for a new construction home, then you definitely want to come and check out some of these floor plans, because some of them look really good to me, and I'm looking forward to these models opening so I can walk them and see how they compare to some of their other products. And just lastly, it does look like Neil Communities are going to be bringing in their entry-level product, which is Simply Dwell Homes. Those models are under construction right now, but they are going to be on the low end. They're probably going to be in the 300 range for a single family home. Very limited upgrades. I think they're going to attract a lot of investors personally. I hope they push those homes closer towards the interstate. I think they will, but yeah, they're not bad by any means, but they really are entry level. So if you're looking for something on the super low end, you might want to look at Sage Leaf as well, and that is part of Neil Communities, like I said, and their entry-level product. It's really like a Casa Fresca of Homes by WestBay. So yeah, that's what they're trying to mirror by the looks of things. And they do have some floor plans and communities in Parish, in Broadleaf, if anyone wants to go and check them out. But yeah, that's about it from me, guys. You know, so I just wanted to show you those new floor plans and bring them to your attention. Like I said, I love both communities. They're both very, very different, but I'm here to help. If you've got any questions or concerns, then leave them in the leave them in the comment section below, and sign up for our free mini video series of all things new construction. I've really heard some great feedback so far, and I am improving it week on week and tweaking it, and I'm really just trying to offer you value when it comes to new construction homes, if you're looking in this area or not. It really doesn't bother me. So anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching. Please like this video if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more, and you'll hear from me soon. Thanks again.